Hello again, my people. Today's look is a vintage style halo eye. It's bold, it's moody, and I like it. And hopefully you do too, so let's jump in. Now I've already primed my eyes, and this is the NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk. It's just white. And what I'm doing is I'm setting a white base to make sure that the colors stay true to its tone. Now, the primary palette I'm using is the Urban Decay Vice 3 palette, and no, you can't find it in stores anymore. I'm sorry. It was limited edition, but I am going to try to describe the colors as best as I can and actually find dupes for you guys so you can do this look at home. So starting with the color Undone, it's a nice light skin tone color, and I'm putting it all over my lid with a fluffy brush to help with the blending process. And now I'm taking this color called Defy. It's a matte taupey deep gray color. It's very cool toned, but you can find this color anywhere, honestly. A good dupe for it though is Milani Bella Taupe. It's one of their single eyeshadows and it's a lot less expensive. But I'm just building up the intensity on this one until I'm happy with it, and I'm putting it in the outer corner and building it up in the crease. And I'm also using a fluffy natural hair brush only because it deposits a lot less product at the time, so it allows you to build it up without putting too much at once. And here I'm using a smaller blending brush to really put it into the inner corner. That's what's going to give that halo effect, and then connecting it with the crease. And now using that same exact brush, I'm going into the color DTF. This is a more natural taupey color. It is warmer than the Defy, so it adds a little bit of contrast, but I'm mostly just using it to clean up the center, making sure that it's nice and empty for the next color that I'm gonna put in there. And this color is called Downfall. It's a light medium warm brown. I'm using it to blend out the crease just to keep it neat. So using a flat shader brush, I'm going right in the center with the color Angel. This is the fun part, guys. This will give your eye that dimension, that circle-y round shape that we want with a halo eye. It's gorgeous. And I'm just building it up until I feel happy with it. So this part is totally optional, but I wanted it to be really bright in the center, so I added on top of the other color, the color Last Sin. It's a champagne silvery color. It actually has a little more shimmer in it, so it'll help with that halo effect as well. And now I am busting out that Naked 2 palette. It's also by Urban Decay. Can you tell that I like Urban Decay? It's like my favorite brand, so just so you guys know. But I'm only using this for the matte black that it has. It's called Blackout, so any matte black will do. I'm just using it to intensify the outer corners of the eyes. And now I'm just going to that color Foxy. It's a matte light color and it'll be my inner corner highlight, nothing special. And now the face. I've already moisturized, so I'm going in with the primer. My favorite primer so far is the Becca primer. I love this so much. And I gotta cover up those raccoon eyes. This is the orange color correcting concealer that I used in the last video. It's also by Becca. And then I'm gonna cover it up with the Fit Me concealer by Maybelline in the shade medium, and anywhere else that I have a little bit of extra darkness. And taking the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this brush. It's really good for foundation too. But I'm just blending it all out on my face. So like I said in my last video, my foundation color is pretty hard to find. I always end up having to mix. So this L'Oreal True Match foundation is the one that I always end up mixing into my other ones. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Soft Tan. This stuff is super full coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. I'm putting it a tiny bit at a time, and I'm using it with a flat foundation brush that I got from Coastal Scents. I love this brush. It's really good, super cheap, gets the job done. And I guess I should say that since it's a little bit more of a vintage look, or vintage inspired look, I do want to stay matte. So I'm going for, you know, a flawless matte look. Don't forget the neck. And I'm not really doing highlighting today or a lot of contouring, so just keep that in mind. And I'm locking everything down with the Airspun translucent powder. Thin layers, people, thin layers, or it'll get kinky very fast. And again, I'm not contouring, I'm just bringing back a little bit dimension into the face with my NARS Laguna bronzer. I love this stuff, so you know, I don't look dead. And then the blush, this blush is ridiculously pigmented. It's the color Ravishing Rouge, or I'm sorry, Ravishing Rouge. I can't say it, whatever. It's by Maybelline, and I don't think they make them anymore. I don't think you can buy them in stores anymore. I will have to find it. If I do, I'll show you. But again, it's super pigmented, super pigmented. So I am by no means a master of eyeliner. Most of the time I suck, but this Kat Von D liner makes it very easy. It's a felt tip liner and it's very liquidy, so you have a lot of control. But you can find a lot of these liners in the drugstore. You don't have to get this one. But what I do is I just closely line the lashes and then follow the natural contours of my eye for the wing. And then I just fill in the rest. It's not as simple as it sounds, but practice makes perfect. And since this particular liner is shiny, I don't want that. I want it matte. So I'm taking a tiny angled brush and I'm setting it with the matte black shadow you saw that I was using before. And boom, no more shiny. Plus, it can help correct any mistakes that you'd have done with your liner. On the bottom lash line, I'm taking that color Defy again, and I'm smoking it out with a little bit of downfall and adding a nude liner to my waterline because I don't want black. It closes in the eye a little too much. I want it nice and open. And of course, since I am the most intelligent person ever, I forgot to press record when I was doing my eyebrows and mascara. But if you want to see what I do or did for this particular look, just look at my last video. It's the same exact thing. For the lips, I lined with a plum lip liner. Wet n Wild has a lot of different colors and shades, and their lip liners are the bomb. And I'm taking ColourPop Lippy Sticks in the color Lady, which is a matte color and it has a cool undertone. The camera kind of brings it out as a bright plum with a warm undertone. Don't listen to it. It's lying. It's cool, okay? It's like a gray brown. It's awesome. But I also wanted it to be a little more glossy, so I took the color Sookie in the glossy lip, and it's also by ColourPop. And to finish it all off, I always mist my face with an Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This stuff really does work. Alright, that's it. We're done. No more makeup. We're finished. And yes, this is quite a moody look. It's very bold, but you can definitely use it for a formal occasion or an assembly or anything you want. But you know what to do now, guys. Just like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you later. Bye.